So I know I've done this plenty of times before, and I genuinely hate resetting Macs for this particular reason, that it's not like Windows where you just erase everything, reinstall Windows, and go on. Of course, Apple has to control everything. So in order to activate your Mac, you need to connect it to the internet. Now, right here, it's saying select a Wi-Fi network from the menu or attach a network cable to proceed. So yes, next is grayed out. I cannot click on next. And it says select Wi-Fi network from a menu, and I see about. Okay, so no Wi-Fi option there. I see change language, which I don't want to do that, so we'll just leave it at English. And then we have erase Mac, which is what I just did, so I don't want to do that again. So, and clicking on the Apple is a startup disk, restart, and shut down. There used to be the little Wi-Fi thing, what would pop up here in the corner. I mean, I don't know what happened. I mean, clicking on the battery is just the battery percentage, and that didn't do anything. Other import choices, so changing, I guess, different languages for your keyboard. But it looks like there's no option to connect to Wi-Fi right now. Am I missing something? I mean, yeah, it should be up here at the top, but there is nothing here. So I don't know what to do. Now, I do have a way of connecting an Ethernet cable to this, so I'm not dead in the water. But this is another example of what happens when you try to exhibit too much control and things don't work properly. So after I stop this video, I'm gonna click on Erase Mac again and see what happens, but it shouldn't do anything. But yeah, this is a problem. And I'm not going to say this is just Apple. I'm going to say the same thing for Windows, because with Windows 11, you also need to connect to the internet in order to activate Windows or start whatever the term is. I don't even know what it is. It's just, hey, we want you to have a Microsoft account in order to continue setting up or continue with the installation of Windows. And for a video that I made in the past, at some point, I believe, I showed that there are some machines that once you reset everything, and let's say you've just installed a new drive, you go to Microsoft's website, download the installation media, and then when you're installing that on that particular laptop, sometimes it doesn't come with all the drivers. So for laptops like this, and really all the laptops I have right now, except for 2, which is more than I need to have, that's not the point. If there's no Ethernet port natively built into it, then you have a problem in terms of connecting to the internet. I, yes, have a USB-C to Ethernet port or Ethernet dongle. I have a bunch of Ethernet cables, but there are plenty of people in 2023 that don't have any of those things. So if you get to this screen right here and you're like, what am I supposed to do? Or when I was setting up my Windows machine and I was like, I don't have any of the appropriate drivers right now installed for Wi-Fi. What am I supposed to do as a user? So again, I know what to do, but I don't feel that the average consumer would know what to do. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and connect my Ethernet cable that I happen to have. And I'm just going to turn on my little dock over here and give it a second. And there's an Ethernet cable connected to the dock. And boom. So yeah, now I'm connected to the internet, but there's still nothing up here to connect to Wi-Fi, and that is extremely problematic.